And there was a piece around the hall, and it was quite cool because it was all cut out pieces of card, I think, and it made a picture of a horse.
The piece by Maria McKinney, the horse lover, I just could appreciate the amount of work and effort that must have gone in to such a piece.
What drew me in the most were some of the photographs, just the simplicity of them, the ball of mane that was pulled, the group of canvases that showed the horse prints, the horse dung, the saddle with the light had in different directions. Just kind of took me back to the simplicity of horses, things we don't often see, and I suppose what we love about them.
Horse identification, it was the simple things that horsey people would see on a day-to-day basis that don't usually get published or documented.
Alison Lowry's sculpture of the helmet. I thought that reminded me of Cinderella's wee glass slipper. It sort of made it a wee bit majestic and no spatial.
Steeple Chases, which had all the bright coloured jerseys from jockeys, which is a really good piece, and 2 pieces from John Walsh, which had pictures of looked like horse races, but it was good. They were all blurred out, and I think sometimes whenever in big races that you would get that sort of effect where it just looks like the horses are coming forward.
Really enjoyed the abstract paintings by Debbie O'Hara called Gasoline and the Elk Horse, because it just brought into me watching horses playing, as they really do enjoy playing when they're out.
There is an energy to both of these pieces that is tremendous.
Further on, around the corner there, you can see where's actually a ghostly image of the horse against the house.
There's like a haunting quality about it, and there's a peace between the rider and the horse.
My favourite part of the exhibit was time as a horse. I loved the fact that he was playing with the idea of being a horse, getting on the bicycle, and then it also had that real Celtic feel to it. It was great.
One can't be involved with horses without being aware of Stubbs. That physical perfection, that poise, those proportions, the energy, the calm, all encapsulated in one print.
Everything about the horse I love, but there are some parts of it that can be very, very cruel. And part of your exhibition here showed the disposal of horses where the end of the road is for most of them. Yeah, you could really see in his eye, you could see the fear, the terror, and the much energy that he had to use to jump off the ground. The muscles in his chest, they were really taut and really standing tight. But he still wasn't trying to get away. He knew that he wasn't going to get away, that he was at the end of the line.
I was very impressed with the photographs from Ballinasloe, as I've been there, and they've been very much reality coming across. It's what you see when you go there.
A lot of times you would associate horse racing as a middle class thing, but it's just a kind of eye opener to see that there's some working class, even the travelling community. They have horses, they take care of them, and it costs a lot of money. It's just interesting to see that they have that love for the horses.
The next part of the display was Ascot, and it took you to the other end of it.
The aristocracy linking back into time, and the horse is the connector.
The guy riding the lead horse with the queen, that horse has given him a whole lot of trouble. As you can watch his hands, if you watch a good rider's hands and their legs, it'll tell you everything. But he's constantly, if you watch it, he's constantly bumping that horse off the bits and keeping him kind of, getting his attention so he's not going to do anything wrong. And it's not obvious, but if you watch the way he's actually manipulating his hands, he's making that horse, he's slowing that horse down and making him behave by keeping him a little bit off balance.
What the exhibit does is it brings out the importance of the horse right up to the present time. But there's no other animal in the world that we know so much about, and we domesticate it so much. Could we have developed as a society without the horse?